This new directive from the IGP also affects operatives of the tactical squad of the police such as the Special Tactical Squad, Intelligence Response Team and the Anti-Cultism Squad, as IGP Adamu bows to pressure bans FSAS from routine patrol. The operatives, according to the order, are to desist from carrying out routine patrols and other conventional low-risk duties, stop and search duties, checkpoints, mounting of roadblocks, traffic checks. Moreover, the police boss ordered that no personnel of the force is allowed to embark on patrols or tactical assignments in Mufti. They must always appear in their officially approved uniforms. IGP Adamu's order is contained in a statement released by the police spokesman, Frank Mba, made available to legit.ng. The Inspector General of Police, IGP Emi Adamu, MPM, MNI, has banned the personnel of the Federal Special Anti-Robbery Squad, FSAS, and other tactical squads of the force, including the Special Tactical Squad, Intelligence Response Team, Anti-Cultism Squad, and other tactical squad operating in the federal zone, at the federal, zonal, and command levels from carrying out routine patrols and other conventional low-risk duties, stop and search duties, checkpoint, mounting of roadblocks, traffic checks, and so on and so forth, with immediate effect. In addition, no personnel of the force is authorized to embark on patrols or tactical assignments in Mufti. They must always appear in their police uniforms or approved tactical gear. The IGP's directive come against the backdrop of findings by the leadership of the force that a few personnel of the tactical squads hide under these guise to perpetrate all forms of illegality, contrary to the standard operating procedure, code of conduct, and rules of engagement establishing the squads. Specifically, the IGP has warned the tactical squads against the invasion of the privacy of citizens, particularly through indiscriminate and unauthorized search of mobile phones, laptops, and other smart devices. They are to concentrate and respond only to cases of armed robbery, kidnapping, and other violent crimes when the need arises. The IGP notes that the FSAS and other police tactical squads remain a critical component of the force in confronting prevailing and emerging violent crimes in the country. He, however, condemns every act of unprofessionalism, abuse of human rights, and high-handedness by some personnel of the squad. He has therefore ordered the X squad and the monitoring unit to embark on immediate and massive nationwide monitoring of activities of tactical squads and other police officers on the road. They are to ensure prompt arrest, investigation, and prosecution of all erring police officers who violate these directives and other extant regulations of the force. The IGP has equally warned that henceforth the Commissioner of Police in charge of FSAS, Commissioners of Police in charge of state commands, and the FCT, as well as their supervisory zonal assistant inspectors general of police, will be held liable for any misconduct within their area of responsibility. He therefore charged them to ensure effective supervision and mentoring of the personnel of the tactical squads under their jurisdiction. Meanwhile, two operatives of the FSAS and their civilian accomplice operating in Lagos State, INSPR St. James, and ISPR Monday Uchola and Okechukwu Ogbonna, have been arrested by the Lagos State Police Command for acts of professional misconduct, including extortion and intimidation of innocent citizens. The operational vehicle of the men has also been impounded, and disciplinary procedure has already commenced against the defaulters. The IGP reaffirms his commitment to bequeathing to Nigerians a reformed police force that is accountable, responsible, and ever ready to defend and uphold the rights of the citizens while discharging his duties of keeping the people safe and secure. He enjoins the citizens not to allow the misconduct by a few personnel of the force to negatively impact on their belief confidence and trust in the police. I hope they will follow through with all of these directives, because they will tell you, oh, bail is free. But honestly speaking, those who have had such experiences with the police, it is not free. They will say this and that. We have everything in place. The will to do the right thing, that is where we are lacking. That is where we are having problems. All this being said, they are good. I think it will be okay. Maybe after like 2 3 weeks, 1 month, they will start all over again. They will start all over again. I hope they will follow through to discipline those who are really in this house, because it's just too much. Really, it's just too much. For how long are we going to continue? Are we going to continue like this? How many times will IGP gives this unfulfilled orders? They should stop this type of politics. Every government parastatals, let's face reality. It's true. If they are going to follow through, we have heard these things before over and over again. I told you like 2 years ago, this kind of a thing happened. They came out with one whatever, with one solutions, and I don't think it's lasted. It's just for some time. They will just pipe low. Again, they will start again. They will start again because they know that nothing will happen at the end of the day. Well, the innocent person fears law enforcement officials. Criminals and their children are holding this nation ransom. The same old story. Highest, they will be off the road for like 2 weeks. Did I not say it? Yes. Then they will come back again. Good for Nigerians. The SARS are the Boko in uniform. Kudos, IGP. The Nigerians will say they come back. The Nigerians will say they will come back if the criminals start tormenting them. Okay, the Nigerian people, they will not tell them to come back again. Well, what the IGP has said is the correct thing, a good one indeed, if the instructions and decisions are closely monitored. It is in the doing that is where we are having problem. Ban that is not we ban them, that is not only effective on papers and social media. Okay, ban that is only effective on papers and social media. Okay, these people are Boko people in uniform. They will never obey the order. Excellent orders. It's a story. It just responded to public complaints, but no action will be taken. No be today IGP has been giving order. Would they even listen to their very superior? That's another thing. Please let them be closely monitored. For peace to reign is a good move, sir. Thank you. In Delta State, police and SARS don't adhere to IGP order, and has no worry person has voice. We voted the herdsmen, and the result we are getting is as a result of that. I pray it works out well. Nigeria youth, please beware. SARS, even the roadblock at Benin Ore Road is dangerous. Please remove SARS from the road. From my observation, policemen hardly obey their IGP. Really? Very soon you will see FSAS on the road. For now, this victory for democracy. The problem is that some of these SARS or police officers are the real criminal themselves. What a country. Yes, so a lot of people, most especially that Benin already, a lot of people have been having unpleasant experiences as far as this whole thing is concerned. Somebody was giving a testimony or account of how he encountered these people, and it was really, really horrible. It was really horrible. Just like we have heard from them, I hope they will follow the letter. They will follow the instruction to the letter. If not, after some days, they will come back again. So, guys, let's hear your opinion and let us know what you think.